Good morning. Welcome to another Saturday morning live stream. Thank you all for coming. Happy to have you here. Indeed, this is a great day that the Lord has made. I don't know if you guys are seeing too much lightning there as I open my windows. If not, then I'll have to close them and turn on the fan. But why I choose to open the windows is because I didn't want to turn on the fan, because the fan is going to be too noisy. But as you come on here, you can let me know how you are feeling or how you are seeing me. So then I will change my position, okay? And please remember to keep it respectful. Please remember to give the live stream a thumbs up as you join. It will be highly appreciated. Hope and trust that everyone is having a great Saturday. You are up to a great start. I'm drinking some water here. I'm trying to drink room temperature water as I am not in the best of health in regards to the flu. So I don't want to drink too much of anything that is too cold. So please make yourself welcome when you join my live stream. Please remember to be respectful, and please remember to thumbs up the live stream and come on in. Let us have a friendly conversation here on the Saturday morning. And I'm just waiting to see how many friends will join me here. And this morning, my scripture that I will be reading from is taken from Psalms 71, which tells us about a rock and a fortress. You turn on it, because we don't want a distraction. So, welcome. Thank you for joining. Happy to have you here. And I said, turn on, Please remember to thumbs up the live stream as you join. Hey Joshua, good morning. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. You're the first to be here. I know I think you're the second. Someone was on before you come on and someone have given me a thumbs up, but that person remaining anonymous. Look better. The top one just to work with better. Open the front door to catch you. That's a dark. Open it up. That's all. How are you been doing? How is your day going so far? I didn't make it yet. Which one is Zappa? Look. When you're done. When you're done, you can make it. And drop you when we're done. How are you been doing, Joshua? I hope you're having a great day thus far. I'm here giving God thanks for his grace and for his mercy and all that he has bestowed upon me. You cannot come here, sir. Sorry about that, guys. I'm really sorry about that. I hope and trust you're having a great day. I am just trying to do a little text here, so it's not that I'm distracting or I'm turning away from you guys because. No. Where is it? WhatsApp call so I can turn that back your phone instead of entry message. Me can't get there, you know. Can't bother with the phone sometime. So how are you guys doing? It's such a great day. I soon get into the topic. I'm waiting to see how many friends will join me here. And then I get into it and I have my Bible reading to get into. I have my Bible reading to get into as well. And you see the problem that I have when I drink the pipe water and it's room temperature. I keep getting thirsty as I don't have any bottled water. Excuse me for a second. I'm going to mute as I'm going to make a call. Sorry about that, guys. I was on a call. I was making a call, so I didn't want to get distracted. I hope and trust that everyone is having a great Saturday. I know on Saturdays it's a bit on the downside because some persons gone to church, some persons are off to the market, and persons get busy. But nevertheless, the street is big and wide, so maybe persons will see me and join with me. So thank you for coming on the live stream, Joshua. And the other two persons who remain anonymous, thank you so much. I appreciate your presence. It's a little bit on the warm side here this morning. It's a little bit on the warm side, as you know, we are in summer. But what happened in the afternoon is that a couple of afternoon we had rain. I mean hard rain. But yesterday evening we didn't have any rain. It was overcast and the thunder was rolling so hard. But thanks be to God, we didn't get any rain. And this morning the sun is not out in its colors as it normally would. The day is looking a bit hazy for those of you who understand what I'm talking about. But nevertheless, we are trusting and we are hoping for the best. And I do hope and trust that each of you who join my live stream this morning, you are in the best of health. You are having a great day, up to a good start, and all of that. Guys, I have this water in bucket before Hurricane Beryl hits here. Because one thing with me, because I know I drink a lot of water, and because I know that I cannot maintain buying the bottled water. When I say that, because the way how I drink water, a case of the water cannot serve me when the time is hot. I think it holds 30 or 32, somewhere there about, but that cannot serve me for 3 days. Nope, especially when the time is hot. So I don't count on buying the bottled water. So what I do, I improvise. So when I hear that there's a disaster coming, storm, etc., weather, I fill up my water bucket and I fill up the 5 gallon bottle of spring water bottle so that it can serve. So I am down to, I'm on the last bucket now, because in between I was using spring water and I did have my big pot that I full up, and all of that was go for drinking because the water did not go from the top. But I don't like when we are in this type of season, we drink the pipe water like that. So I full 3 buckets, the 5 gallon water jug and my big pot, and that was just for drinking in between, because we'd have for cooking purpose. Water was in the top, and after you boil the water, they said the germs is gone. So for cooking this, we use that for bathing and such like that. But for drinking, I did not drink the pipe water. So that's just what's happening. But whenever I drink the water, that is room temperature from the tap, like the pipe water, in other words, it just let me get thirsty, so I have to drink a whole lot. Wish when I drink one of the bottle of spring water, I can drink that for 2 times, depending on how thirsty I am or how hot the day is. So come on now, guys, come on out and join my live stream and step on inside. Let us have a friendly interaction. Let us do the reading of the Bible, and then let us talk about what had passed here last night. Okay? So thank you for joining. I really appreciate your presence. I see 3 million persons here and 3 thumbs up. Thank you so much. I am just going to go ahead with the reading of the scripture. Oh, I'm here 13 minutes, so let me wait 2 more minutes. So if I'm here for 15 minutes and I haven't seen anyone else join or anyone else interacting, I just go ahead with the reading of the word of the Lord and see if while reading I'll get a few more friends to join, and then I'll talk about what I want to talk about, and see if anyone is joining me here from Jamaica and have experienced what I have experienced and would like to share their experience with us as well. It's now 10:02 for some persons, is it? 11:02. I don't think I want to stay out here for more than an hour or an hour and 15 minutes. So come on, guys. Feel free to come on over. Feel free to interact. Feel free to partake in the live. Okay, I'm here for 15 minutes, so let's me not waste any more time. I'll be reading from my King James Version, and I'll be reading Psalm 71, and it have 24 verses. So I'll just read 12 verses from it. I'll read a half of it. And let me go on. I'm reading from my King James Version Bible. And yes, this is my study Bible. It's called the Study Bible. See it? Yeah. This is what I'll be reading from. It's the King James Version. And as I said before, I'll be reading 12 verses. So let me go ahead and read. And it reads thus: In thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me in thy righteousness, and cause me to escape. Incline thine ear unto me, and save me. Be thou my strong habitation, whereunto I may continually resort. Thou hast given commandment to save me, for thou art my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, O God, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man. For thou art my hope, O Lord God, thou art my trust from my youth. By thee have I been holden up from the womb. Thou art that took me out of my mother's bowel. My praise shall continually of thee. I am as a wanderer unto many, but thou art my strong refuge. Let my mouth be filled with thy praise and with thy honor all the day. Music. Sorry about that, guys. There was music, so I did have to mute. And Roxanne is saying good morning and greetings to everyone. Oh, let me just continue. Let my mouth be filled with thy praise and thy honor all the day. Cast me not off in the time of old age. Forsake me not when my strength faileth. For mine enemies speak against me, and they that laid wait for my soul take counsel together, saying, God has forsaken him. Rescue and take him, for there is none to deliver him. Verse 12. O God, be not far from me, O my God, make haste for my help. Here in this portion of God's holy word, we honor it by saying, thanks be to God. And may God add his richest blessings unto these words and grant us peace, both those who are in the chat and those who will see a replay. Greetings, Miss Rosalie. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here. I was mistaken. I'm sorry. And Miss Rosalie saying, Joshua, what up? I'm here, Miss Rosalie, and this is how I do it when I do my live stream. I read a passage of scripture because I like the blessings of the Lord to be stored upon me and upon my channel and upon each and every one that has joined my live stream with me. So I am grateful to have you here with me this morning. I appreciate your presence and I hope and trust that you are having a great day. So I like to just invoke God's presence on my channel, whether by reading my Bible, by praying, or by singing. But as I'm just coming out of the flu, my voice is not yet back, so I won't sing. But indeed, I do read. I'm not a great reader. I'm not a bright sparks here, but I love the word of the Lord. And whatever I'm doing, I like to invite God present in the midst of it. So I hope and trust that you are having a great day. Indeed, it's such a great privilege that the Lord has granted unto us that we can be here interacting with each other in a friendly and respectable manner. And that is how I love it. Don't have to be a million of us, but if it's two or three of us and we keep it clean and respectful, I love that. I'm getting ready for my Okay, okay, Miss Rosalie, that's how it goes. Music, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Sometime when and today is Saturday, so at this hours now, oh, it's for 12 p.m. Okay, and it's 11 a.m. now. Oh, okay. Sometimes on Saturdays I have to do a lot of muting because on Saturday they tend to have a lot of funeral, and when the bands are passing and it pass by so slowly and the music is so high, I have to mute. I did want to come on out here a little earlier where I could escape some of that, but guess what? I don't know what's happening. From the other day when I am doing my live stream, whenever I end it, it's my daughter face I see there, like that's a thumbnail, and I don't know if it will be a problem. So that is why I wait until she is up, because I don't really know how to set my thumbnail as yet. I'm learning slowly, but I know that I'll get there, so I wait on her to set it for me. Hey, bless girl. Good morning. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here. I hope and trust that you are having a great day. I am just, it's been a while because of work. Okay, and it's been a while since I have not been so fully active on the live stream here because of Miss Miss Beryl, because we were out of internet officially. I did not get the light until yesterday was Friday, Thursday night, some minutes after 11 or almost 11:30. And Bless Girl is saying happy Saturday to everyone. Happy Saturday to you. Thank you so much. I am really grateful to have you here. So because of that reason, no, I was hardly on the street, because sometimes when I put on a data, even to make a call, I have to be moving all over the place like I'm crazy to get a call, because the phone wasn't picking up, and the data sometimes doesn't work. Sometimes it's a waste of time. I remember one evening what Berlin did to you. Okay, Beryl did not do anything directly like to me, but the house that my son is living in, it lift up a few of the zinc. Thanks be to God, nothing worse didn't happen, but a lot of my neighbors in neighboring community, like a mile from here, they lost their roof. Even the nursing home, even the nursing home, the actually the whole of it, the top was off. About 5 to 6 houses in near proximity lost their roof. When I was walking, because I could not get to my kids the other morning, so we start to walk. We walk a mile, and the first thing that greet me was some coconut trees and other stuff fall in the road, so we have to be stepping over. Then when I go a little further, there was a storehouse that they said they want to store stuff in for oh, that's okay, my dear, for hotel. That roof there, a part of it, it was newly built, it was off. Then when I step a little further, there was a house beside that factory there. The whole of the roof was at the fence to the front, just lean up like this. And Joshua is saying, "Hi, Cherise." And then when I step a little further to my left, the all of that man rooftop was all over the place. I go a little further to my left, almost every one of that house top, that zinc were off. Look to my right now. Wow, I was so disappointed and feel so sorry. The nursing home, actually the whole of the zinc were off. And I was saying, oh my, because there were no young persons in there. You know, in nursing home is persons up in age. So, you know, they're supposed to get wet and stuff like that. Well, I walk a little further, there was nothing but trees and debris and all of that. Then when I went and light poles and stuff like that, when I went further into the crossroad now, one of my church sister, half of their roof were gone. And then when I step up a little further, a gentleman did have a little one room that he didn't put onto his room. It was completely down, board, zinc, everything. And then trees come down and power line and all of those things. So it was a bit devastating, and roof were gone on the scheme that I live here on too. And then further down there was a breadfruit tree that dropped onto the top of the back part of a roof. So it was a lot of damage, a lot of fruit trees, a lot of ackee trees. Beryl take down a lot. He do a lot. And I heard that St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, and Clarendon, they got their hardest hit from it. Joshua, I stepped away from my phone for a little. Okay, and even the Manning's school, the Manning's High School, the top of it is damaged too. The Hampton High School in St. Elizabeth and the Monroe College, it's just destroyed too. And over on the south side, a lot of persons lost their homes. Roof completely off. So it's really devastating. But thanks be to God, so far I only heard of 3 persons that have lost their life. So I'm really grateful and I am really happy to know that it's just those persons, and my heart, my deepest condolence goes out to those persons who their loved one have lost their life. And my heart goes out to those persons who have lost their rooftop and stuff like that. But God is able. God is able, and in all things we have to just put God first. And I am grateful that persons step in and try to assist them in whatever way they can. My prayers are with them. That's all we can do at the moment, because when we can't get to help physically, we have to just talk to the Lord and ask the Lord to just guide them and to help them. And then last night, no, I was frightened. If you see my title that I set, I was here, guys, and when I was here, I hear a rushing wind, terribly, guys. And I was saying, my God, is this another storm coming? But guess what? It was a freak storm. I'm happy things wasn't worse with the storm. Yes, I am so happy and I am so grateful because, to be honest, I have witnessed Gilbert, wish Gilbert spend a lot more time here. Gilbert spent 2 days, because when persons think Gilbert did gone, he returned and do a lot of damage. And even Ivan did do a lot of damage. And trust me, this one is worse than those 2 that I have witnessed. It didn't stay the long length of time that those 2 storms that I witnessed before stayed. But trust me, this one was horrible. She come with all human burial. I'm telling you, she come with a force. She come with a might. She come with a terror. But thanks be to God. Joseph is saying, happy Sabbath morning to you, Miss Gay. One and all, greetings to you all, and please double tap the screen. Very much appreciated, please, and thanks. Thank you, Joseph. Happy to have you here. I am really grateful and I am really happy. And guess what, guys? While I was there, my mind were on you guys because guess what? We have this band going together. So we become the YT persons become a part of our family. So we had an extended family. So when I can't get to hear about my family, especially those here who I know will be going through trying times, I was worried. J Brown, stop follow me. Music as I said on a Saturday when I'm doing my live stream, I have to mute multiple times because when it's not funeral with the bands, it's other persons going about in their private vehicle playing their music. But to be honest, I thank God. I thank God because He says in His word, in whatever situation we are in, we are to give thanks, whether it be good times or bad times, whether it be sickness or whether it be whatever it is, we are to give thanks and give thanks with a grateful heart. But I'm telling you, I go through some rough times with the heat, with the mosquitoes, and with flies. I don't know where they come from. J Brown say you're lucky when you have a good man following you. I'm telling you guys, the heat was extended, and I am going to make a video of how we survive the heat here and what help us with these horrible mosquitoes. One of them I have right here, so I can just easily well step up and show it to you. This is the mosquito coil that helps, the black mosquito repellent incense. This is what help us, and you know we have to use a lot because we have to use two. It's a double coil. This is two. This is a double coil right here. So what we have to do, we have to use two at night along with the zapper. Because I don't know where those mosquitoes come from, but trust me, they were so horrible. They were so horrible. I have to be talking a lot of things in one. But I'm going back to what happened last night. I'm just showing you guys how we have to use it. So for those of you who might not know, this was a one double coil. So in the early part of the night we have to use light one, and then when it burns out, my God, it's like when you're passing bee and you hear them making noise. So we have to light another one again. So for instance, if we light one like 6 o'clock, it may go up to 10:30, 11 or 11:30 thereabout. And then you know you have to light another one. And then when they're lighting out again, I don't know why they get so rampant. If that one is out, then you have to light. And then the heat was another thing. So you know what we have to trust God and leave our windows and our doors open just to get the breeze, because shutting up in a hot house, it's another thing. But God is good. He has kept us. And I thank God for His grace and His mercy for keeping me through that and allowing us to go through the trying times. So then they give us a little light. And when they give us a little light, it comes like about 3, 4 in the afternoon, and it goes till 1 o'clock in the night. That's it again. It may come back about 10 or 11 in the day, and might be if it stay for the night, in the morning it gone again. And then it was here, that was 2 weeks after the storm. They give us a little light, but it was nothing substantial. The last week, Saturday morning, I was here and I was on a live stream, and about minutes to 7, that's it until Thursday night again. No light, no light. Thank you, Cool Vibes. Thank you for coming. Happy to have you here. Thank you. I appreciate your presence. I hope and trust you are having a great day. So that was it in regards to me and Miss Beryl and the challenges that I face. So as I was telling you now about yesterday, last night, no, I don't remember the time, but it wasn't late in the night. And I was here and I listen, I hear this rushing wind and I was like, oh my God. I was wondering if it's a storm coming again. So my daughter called me and said, Mommy, let us take up the clothes that we have on the back porch there. And this heavy breeze, it flammed it to where plum. It was a freak storm that passed last night. Oh, Rosalie saying, greeting cool vibes. It was a freak storm that passes last night. And this morning I get a call from St. Elizabeth and persons where somebody was telling me, you see those some of those houses that the hurricane have take off their roof and they put it back. That freak storm take them off again. I am not sure if it's like everywhere on the south side, but those persons that is living in Malvern, there's a district called Malvern. That's where the Hampton High School and the Monroe High School is located up on a hill there. Their roof is gone by that freak storm last night. Can you imagine, guys? But all in all, we still have to just give God thanks. So I was waiting to see how many of my Jamaican friends would join me here so that bring back that. Somebody get the baby, please, and get that thing from the baby. She don't supposed to have that in her hand. Somebody come get the baby. I'm on my live stream. So can you believe, guys, how devastating that is? You just go through something horrible and you try to said let you put back the top of your roof and see if you can get back on your feet, and that happened. It's really hard, but it's just a part of life. It's just a part of life. Carry it, go give to Bookie. You don't supposed to have that in your hand. Yes, thank you. Because I don't want to take it from him, guys, because if I take it from her, she's going to cry out loud. And I don't want the loud crying on my live stream because I don't want anything to happen. And best girl is saying cool vibes, what happened to your channel? So yes, guys, that was what I'm saying. So some persons might feel the freak storm more than some. So but I don't see any of my Jamaican friends come on here to say the experience that they have. You have to just use this. I'm not going to room. I just take up it. You ever use it? Warm some water and drink it. So that is what has happened here yesterday. I was waiting to see, but maybe they will see it and listen to what I was saying, and they will add their 2 cents to it too. So I will know if anything will happen to them. Thank you for the hearts, Joseph. I appreciate them. So guys, let me see if I open back this, if it will be too. Oh, it's not that. May get a little more breeze. So that is what is happening here with the storm and then the freak storm. And then with this heat, we can expect hurricane, not hurricane, I'm sorry, earthquake at any time, because I don't know how many of you know, notice that when the time is hot, we always tend to get earthquake behind. But whatever it is that is going to happen, I am hoping and I'm trusting and I'm praying, and I know that the good Lord will see us through. Oh, it's me, Mom. Yes, because I saw your name there and then I saw the hearts. So I know that it's you. I'm trying to talk over this music here. It's not that loud, so I won't have to mute. Because sometimes some of the persons they pass in with some loud music, it would jerk the place like they're keeping a dance. So remember when they used to keep dance and the sound box is near to where you live, it would be jerking the zinc and stuff like that. Well, that is what some, because some of them turn the speaker out and they turn it up, so all those noise come on into your surrounding. Oh my God. So that is just some of what I did wanted to share here this morning. But in all, as I said before, we have to just give thanks. Oh, I never know you could see me. Yes, Joseph, your name is there, and I see the three hearts there, so that is why I know it's you. Oh boy. But we have to just give God thanks, and there's a little bit of cool breeze passing through here, and I am grateful. I am grateful for it because sometimes the time is so hot. And you see, when the time is hot, guys, persons who, hey Sue, welcome, happy Saturday. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're having a great day, and I hope your family is doing great. You see, when the time is hot, guys, for persons who trouble with high blood pressure, you will know what I mean. It send the pressure up, let the pressure get high. Even when I went to the doctor on Sunday because I was having this coughing and I was having fever. So I said, thank you, Sue, for those love hearts. I said, let me go to the doctor and see what's going on. And when I went there, my pressure was so high. I take my pressure tablet before I leave in the morning. But guess what? The heat of the time send up the pressure. Bless girl said, Joseph, she talking about the heart you out up on the screen. Yes, I'm not talking about the ones that run up, that keep running up there. I'm talking about the three hearts that was there on the screen. Not the ones going up. The ones going up, I won't know who's sending them up unless somebody say it's them. And Sushane is saying greetings to you, Joseph. So I was so frightened last night. I don't know if you see my title. I was frightened by the freak storm. And Joseph is saying, Sue, my darling, I'm happy to see you all is well. So I was here. And when I was here, I hear this heavy sound of a wind. And I was saying, what's going on? And then my grandson come and called me and said, her mom calling me to help to pick up the clothes on the veranda. We had a back porch there. When the clothes are not properly dry, we hang them there in the night. And we were saying, my God, so let us take them up. And when I was going, man, the wind coming through the window and it slammed the door. And it was so heavy, I thought it was a storm coming. But thanks be to God. But I heard that it take off some whole stop up there in Malvern, St. Elizabeth. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if these correspond with anybody from Jamaica since morning, or if you heard about it, the freak storm. I heard that evening this place called Malvern, persons who put up their roof, some of them their roof is off again. That freak storm that passed yesterday, it take it off. Yes, Joseph, I'm tired. Just got home from work. I was on the early morning wake work for me today. Wow. Oh wow, I can just imagine. Hope you get your shower, get something to eat and get a little rest. I know how it is, but when you're working, you have to take your rest in between. because you only have one body, and I know the baby will take up a lot of the time too as well. So you have to get your rest time in between. Yes, it's true. Because I tell you something, some persons they don't give good encouragement, but we have to look out for others just the way how we would like others to look out for us. And we have to do also to others as we would have them done unto us. So if you know that something is bad for my health, I wouldn't want to tell you that it is healthy for you. That is the type of person I am. So I would try to tell you that, this is not good for your health, and I don't think you should be going that way. But not all of us will do that. And Rosalie is showing some love heart there. Thank you so much, Miss Rosalie. I appreciate it. We have to look out for each other. We have to try to help each other in a time when we can. We have to give support to each other as well when we can. So we know that the street is big and it's broad and it's wide. So we can't give our support all the time to everyone. So what I do today, I don't have anything specific to do. And Joseph is saying, okay, dear, do what you need to do and don't make the little one keep you up too long and get some rest. So we have to just give good encouragement to others, and we have to do unto others as we would have them to do unto us. Now, what I do when I finish this live stream now, I don't have anything set to do today that is so too pushy. So, oh, the baby is sleeping. Great, that's nice. He's sleeping. What I would do now, whenever I end my live stream, I would try to look and see if any of my supporters or my friends are doing live. So if they are doing live, I will join them. If no one that I join their live stream is doing live, what I do, I go and I support some videos, or if someone did do a live stream that I did not get to join, I would go on there and do a little replay, make my little comments. That's how I support. Hopefully he won't wake before I get a shower and get something to eat. I'm hoping the same thing too. So what you have to do is just grab a cup of water and drink that water to kind of cool down the temperature if it's not cold where you are. And then you get your shower, and then you eat, and then you take it from there. It reminds me of when I used to have my kids. And then at one point I used to work, and I did have my little baby here, my little wash belly. She wouldn't leave off the breast. So even when she's 3, I have to make up my mind when she's 3 plus and said, you know what, enough is enough. No more. She music, guys. Sorry about that. As I tell you before, the music, so I don't want to get copyright, so I have to mute. And Sue said, absolutely, Miss Gay, greatly appreciated. And Blessed Girl is saying, some people only care about themselves. They are selfish. Yes, even on the streets here. I'm not here to bash anyone, but it's the truth. And I like to speak the truth because the Bible said the truth shall set you free. You have some persons, if they come on your live stream, they will not give you a thumbs up. If they're going to stay here for 10, 15, 20 minutes, an hour, half an hour, whatever, they would not thumbs up your live stream. They will not. And they will stay and make comments, but they're not thumbsing up the live stream. You have another set of persons, they will come and they will thumbs up and they will say how they do, and you never hear. Some people only want to gain from others, yes, and you would never hear they make a comment. If persons even come on and say how they do to the host on the chat, not even to respond by saying how they do. Let me see if that one can pass. One is coming, but I'm listening. Oh, that one look like it gone cross. So they will be here, and even if somebody know, oh, it coming up. I don't know why this music have to be so hard. Anyway, if they come and they do say good morning, or if they do thumbs up the live and you answer them, you don't hear another word from them, and somebody else come in and they would say good morning or good evening, host and chat. They are not responding. And they will be there until you finish and you never get another comment from them. And I don't think that is cool. I don't think that's cool. The first thing I did when I enter a live stream is to stop the screen. That's the first thing I do, and then I greet the host and the other persons that are there. That is how I do it. Okay. What they do again, they don't share your live stream, whether on their WhatsApp, whether on their page. Nowhere they don't share it. And then they have the audacity. Hi, host, watching two live at the same time. Okay. Thank you for joining. Happy to have you here. And the other thing that they do, they don't share out your live stream at no given point. They would say, let them share you even for once. But then they want you to share their live stream. They want you to comment on their videos, and they want you to like it, and they want you to share it, and they're not doing that to you. So why are they so important and you are not important? I don't see how that come come in. We have to respect each other. We have to respect each other, because if we don't, thank you for the thumbs up. If we don't respect ourselves, then we cannot respect others. That is number one. And if we are not true and kind to ourselves, we can't be true and kind to others. So those are some little selfish things that I see running on the streets. And it's not supposed to be like that. And Rosalie showing some love heart there. It's not supposed to be like that. For instance, if I see Miss Rosalie, I'm calling her name as she's right here. I don't want to call other person's name that are not here. And then someone tell them or they come and feel offended. Hmm. Guys, this is a long mute now. This is a band's coming and it's loud. So what I have to do, I have to wait. I have to wait until it's out of my sight because it's heavy. Right there, so J Brown. That one miss me. Let me see if me can look here. If you do not acknowledge people when they come on your live stream, it's a disrespect to me. Yes, that's true. Canada Walk By is saying big up Joseph. Bless girl say right there. So Joseph and J Brown is saying Craig blessings and bless girl said Joseph. Sometimes I don't look at them. Each and every person that come to my live stream, I respect and I appreciate and I try. Oh my God, music like crazy. Yes, can I tell you, on Saturdays, it's known as most persons. Thank you for the share, Canada Walk By. I appreciate it. Most of the Saturdays, you have funeral. So I have to listen for the bands. There goes another one coming. So I have to wait, and there's a funeral home not too far from me here. Sometimes the man just start to play his something for no reason. So in those times, maybe I have to end. Because he will turn it on and have it there even for half an hour, playing loud, 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 like the funeral proceeding is going on there. And Josie say, yes, bless girl, all over the place. So what I try to do, I don't try to do unto others as I don't want them to do unto me. I try to thumbs up person's live stream. At one point, I did not know how to share. So what I used to do, I used to click on it and I share it to WhatsApp so that person can look on their WhatsApp, and if they know to join, they will join, because even though I have to ask Mika how to share, like to put it on my community page or something like that. I don't know how to share it to Facebook and all, but I know that I will learn. But some persons know the right thing and they are not doing it, but they would rather you know to do it to them, and if you don't do it, they are vexed. But that's not how it goes. I went on a live stream one time and I was saying one hand washes the other, because my grandmother always tell me that one hand cannot clap, and it can't be true because it have to go with this one where you know you can get that sound. So I'm saying if persons visit persons live stream, I'm only I am only one make noise. So what I'm saying now, I am here now and you guys visit my live stream. Of course, it's my duty that if I see you guys live, or one of you guys going live, and I'm not doing my live stream, it's my duty to come on and pay back some respect to you guys. So I was on a live stream one day and I hear someone was saying when somebody come on your live stream, it doesn't necessarily mean that when that person is going live, you have to go back there. And I said in the comment section, the person typed that, and I said, one hand washes the other, and we have to look out for each other. And the person said, no, it don't necessarily mean that. And I did not go any further with the person. But I used to go on that person's live stream and I used to help with that person, watch how and so forth. So one day I said, I have been to many persons' live stream. And some persons who are on this live stream for real know that before I even dream of starting mine. Still hear Miss Gay laugh out loud and rush, go get something done before the baby wake up. I'm well in need of some rest. Yes, I know. Get your rest, my dear darling. Not a problem. And before I even dreamed that I would start my live stream, because my daughter is on the street for 3 years. So you know that I support persons with her. So I would take my phone and I support persons that I see her support, because she only have one phone and at that time I did have two. So I could do more support more than she do. So I would support persons. Suppose I see her now, for instance, she was at Bliss Girl, then I would go to Rosalie. That's how I would do it. So what she used to do, she write on the phone, she put on it, Gay Blake, Mika's mom. So you know that whenever you're getting the support, you know that it's coming from Mika. And I said one day on the live stream that person we're talking about support. I was saying I support a lot of person. I'm connected to a lot of person on the street. And I have never seen some of them, not one time, peep through the window, much less to step in the room of the live stream. And you know, from that day, that person don't talk to me again. Whenever I go on person's live stream and I don't call by name, unless it's just 5 persons here, then I would do that. But if I see a lot of persons, I would just say greetings to the house and everyone in the chat. She don't respond. And anywhere I go and I said greetings, she do not respond. And persons like would be typing in the text in the chat and she would respond to them. She don't respond to me just because I say that which is the truth. So you know what I do? I just take my time and I don't go back to her live stream because it doesn't make sense a person have you up for some reason and for the truth and for you to go on their live stream. Maybe they would say, don't come here, I don't want you here. So sometimes some persons on the street they make it so difficult for others. And I don't see where that is fair. I went on a live stream once and I saw one person were there, so I was the second person there. So I go and I said, greetings, host and chat. Thumbs up, done. The person was looking and the person did not answer. Joseph said, I'm just being honest here. The people I have in my WhatsApp, they are not on YouTube. If I do share to they watch nothing. Okay, so say absolutely, I absolutely strongly agree, Miss. Yes, that's the truth. So I don't really go back there. So when I go to that live stream now, I saw one person was there, and I would make the second person. So I said, greetings, host, and chat. She looked at it. She did not say anything, and then I said, thumbs up, done. She did not say thank you. She did not say anything, but I heard her speaking to the other person and said, do you know this big YouTuber? And he was telling the name of the YouTube and he was saying to the person, you need to go and watch that person. So I was there texting and she's not reading it. And the other person would respond. So I said, am I a bother to your channel? She looked for about 5 minutes and she said, why would you say that? And I said, because I'm texting and you're not reading my comment. She said, well, I am not even looking at the phone. I'm trying to see how to go live on Facebook with my other gadget. So that is what I'm paying attention to. And then she come and she was looking in the phone, looking down in the phone like this, looking like this. And she said, that G name, that G name. Remember, it's only two of us on it, you know. That G name. That G name, that person with that G name. I don't know why that person won't go away. And I said, okay, thank you so much. That's what I type. I take away myself. I have not been back on that live stream from that time. I see that person come in my live stream and I welcome that person with open arms. But I know that I am not supposed to go back there because she don't want me on her live stream. And I did not run her away from mine. But I won't be going back to her because of what she was saying, that G name, that person with that G name. I don't know why that person won't go away. So that means she don't want me on her channel. So I don't go back there. So we have to treat persons with respect. And I've seen it times and times that person will go on the live stream and when they text, she do not respond. She do not interact. Well, Miss Gay, if I am on a live stream and somebody come and see me first and don't heal me, I am not healing that person. I don't see where it's right. That disrespectful clearly see that she's avoiding you and your time is not valid on her stream. Yes, because she look in the phone and she do like this. And she said that G name, that person with that G name, that G name. I don't know why that person won't go away. So I feel small in myself, but you guess what? It was just two of us there. So because it was just two of us, I didn't feel real bad, but I feel away in myself. And I said, I'm not going back to that stream. I'm not unsubscribing, but I won't go back on there because that's not nice. That's being rude. I would not do that. I would not come on my live stream and do that to anyone that join my live stream. That's really rude. So, as I said before, I support a lot of person on this live stream for the past 3 years and something that Mika is on it. I subscribe to a lot of person and I visit a lot of channel. And when I said I give support, I mean I give genuine support. Anywhere you go to support people and them, let me read it from here. Anywhere you go to support people and them ignore your time, take away yourself and don't look back. That's what I'm saying. And Blessed Girl saying, well, sometimes we, the platform holders, don't see the person's comment. If it's a big platform, I can understand. Yes. But if it's a small platform, then it's okay. And sometimes we leave the phone. That's true. Laugh out loud, Miss Gay. It's all done. Deal. The baby's up. Wow. So I know that all free paper, all hell broke loose now. Oh boy. My little Matt was here with me last night, this morning, but his dad come for him. So that is why you don't see him come pop up. Hi guys. He said he's going to school. His father went and checked out a school for him. So Paul be well September he will be at school. And Sue said, Joseph, I agree. And Blessed Girl said, Joseph, but sometimes they don't see your name. I tell you something, sometimes you go on some platform and there's a lot of persons there, so the text keep running. So you won't be able to catch up on all the text. But when two persons is on a live stream, my God, man, don't tell me you can't see that person. If I have 10 persons on here and the chat is not running away, I can respond because if it's running away from the one that I'm reading from, I can look and the one that I'm streaming from and see it. Free paper burn up. That's so true. Sue and Blessed Girl said, true, Joseph. And I have another issue here. I don't know. Somebody tell me that when we did have the storm the other day, still here watching back and forth. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. Canada walk by. But to be honest, if you use the what you call it now, if you use the same account, it doesn't hardly it don't work that way, it don't help that way. Canada walk by. I don't know if you understand that if you use the same account and go like on two live stream, it don't help with their watch hour, especially if it's person working with their watch hour. And Josie said, bless girl, when them intentionally do it. Yes, you can know. That that's still true, Joseph. So I don't know if you know that Canada walk by, or if you did not know. They're saying when you use it. Happy Saturday, Mika. Thank you for joining. If you use the same account, like you always here now and then you go there, it don't help with the watch hour. So it's no offense, but I don't know. If you did not know, I'm just letting you know if you did not know. Oh, you're just free up. Thanks be to God, you're free up. Happy to have you here. And thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it, Mika. So I'm just letting you know because we are just here to help and to teach each other the little things that we learn and the bits person who don't know we pass on those information to them. It can help them at some given point. So that is how it goes. But to be honest, we are to treat each other with more love and with more respect here on the street. We are small. And when we are in a small corner, just a little small group of us, we can do better. And Josie said, this girl, you are not in it. You are not into this. It doesn't goes for you. No, when you go on Bless Girl live stream, she always acknowledge and welcome persons to her live stream. But because she is busy and working, I'm not seeing her circulating that much. And then because of the for the past 3 weeks, it is a slow for us here. So we don't get to walk the street as we normally would, as I've done it, because sometimes the data it don't work and sometimes the phone don't work. Even though some persons get back their current, sometimes when I try to get my kids, sometimes I have to walk to go around here because the phone not picking up in the house, the data not picking up and all of those stuff. I will use my next phone to go to the next live. Okay. Glad you understand Canada walk by. We just have to just give the little bits and pieces of information that we learn from each other. We have to just share it with each other so that they can know the ropes because we are all in this together. So when you get some useful tips, we don't just keep it to ourselves, we try to share it with each other. And my sister dear is having a premiere. So whenever I finish my live stream, I will just go and do a replay. Yes, that's true. If we keep our hands full like this, nothing will come in and nothing will go out because you have to have your hands open, meaning you have your hands, your hearts open to receive things that you don't know, and then things that other person don't know, you push it out to them. But when you keep your hands like this, nothing can come in and nothing can goes out. So what you have, you just keep it to yourself. It don't make sense. And Sue is saying, how are you, Mika? It doesn't make sense at all. Guys, I didn't remember that I did not take my cold medicine. I'm going to take it now because sometimes I totally forget. Totally forget. And this cold medicine is helping me so much with my sinus. I don't want to miss it one bit. They say to take a teaspoon, but sometimes, guys, it tastes sweet in your mouth, but when it go down, it's bitter in the throat. Not feeling so good, but still giving God thanks. And Joseph say, oh, you love to make nice and me, so blessed girl. I'm going to fix your business for you. I don't like to hear that word because fixing of business. When I was a child growing up and my parents say, I'm going to fix your little business, my God, you know how it goes. You know how it goes that you're going to pay, your little butt going to pay for roast and boil. So I don't like to hear when they say they're going to fix your business. And when you were going to school then, and like some other children and other one have anything and you hear them say them going to fix your business, are they going to drive you straight? And Bless Girl is saying, Mika, blessings. When they say they're going to fix your business, are they going to drive you straight? And this girl is saying get well soon and Canada walk by is laughing. When they say they're going to fix your business or they're going to drive you straight, you know that it's going to be a fight. And when they say they're going to fix your business, it's also. But when your parents say that, mighty God, you started to tremble because you know that you're going to get flagging. And they're not telling you they're going to flag you, you know. They say they're going to fix a little business. So that is why I'm saying to you, Joseph, I don't like to hear fix your business. Because I know what it takes about fixing business. Oh boy. And Bliss Girl is showing Mika some love and Canada walk by saying 2 words. So we saying, okay, Mika, get well soon. I remember one time, you know, I was at my shop. We used to run a little bar. And there was this man, he used to drink a lot and make jokes, laugh and stuff like that. Don't make any problem. Bliss Girl say, okay, my husband. And I was there one of this day, but because I am not young, so the street talks, I don't know much about it. So I hear this man come there and said, you take away my bucket with my oil and give it to somebody else and I'm going to out your lamp. So he's laughing. So when he said he was going to out lamp, I was saying to him because I so stupid to the street talk. Oh, you're going out in lamp and you know live in a house and it's civilized time now. Persons hardly use lamp. It's electricity. And the guy that said that was laughing. So I take it for a joke, you know, I did not know what he meant. And he's saying, you take this thing for joke, me I go out in lamp because him disrespect me and shouldn't take away my bucket with the little oil and give it to somebody else and I go out his lamp. So true me see like him talking serious, me say alright man, nobody out in lamp. Because how you going at the man house and figure out in lamp and stuff like that. Is afterward I know that he didn't literally mean to go inside and out his lamp. He mean that he was going to take him out. And I was like, oh my God, after he left and somebody was saying that's what he meant and the man was laughing and said, sure, that man. And I was saying, don't you don't play with your life like that. I didn't know what it mean. Straight whooping in the boom and the bomb. Can I tell you? So when he said he was going to out his lamp now, I didn't know that he mean that he's going to take him out. And I was like, oh my God, when you're older, you don't know certain things. And Bliss Girl said, Miss Brown is my father as of today. And Josie said, Mika, my darling, please forgive me. I forget my manners today. I will you forgive me? Oh boy. So I'm telling you, sometimes the talk that you hear on the street, sometimes it's not good for you to repeat it because you don't even know what it means. And then persons will laugh at you because you don't know what they're saying. And Mika is saying, yes, Joseph. Because the thing that they're saying, you don't even know what it means. And then you well aware of laughing with it or running with it and you don't know what it means. I cannot forget this, guys, because we are big persons on here, so I can say this. We used to go to church on Saturday, and my parents, I don't know what was in their head. They used to send me to church on Sundays as well. But the church that they used to send me on Sundays, it's a Poco church, and I was afraid of those persons when they getting in spirit and jumping and they're saying, hum, hum, and those things. I used to be afraid. So on Sabbath, if I don't go to church with my uncle and his family, there's another neighbor that they would send me to church with. So, and Canada walk by is laughing. Showing some love. Josie says, thank you, my love. I know you are not feeling well. Take care of yourself and get well soon. So on Saturdays when they send me and they're not going to church, they would say I'm to stay with them. So I would spend the day at their place. I wouldn't go back down to my house. So guys, this lady now was about 5 or 6 years older than I do. So I see her doing the dugu dugu and I didn't know what it was at that time. So me with my little enough self now go home and tell my mother that I didn't go to church in the day because they said they weren't going to church. So they say I would to stay there. So I called the lady name like I would say I see blessed girl Cherise was dancing and the guy was on top of her dancing. And Mika said, thanks Joseph. And guys, my mother give me one box in my mouth and say, you're not going back to that yard. And you're not going back to church with them. And I'm going to tell their mother and their father, say when they have their little nastiness. And Craig looking down, Canada walk by laughing. Because I was small, I didn't know what it was. I thought he was dancing because I used to see people dancing together and I see them in that movement. I don't know what it is. So I go and tell them that I didn't go to church and I see the girl, I called the name, and the guy was dancing on top of him. And my God, it was a box. Miss Gay, you're afraid. I didn't know what it was, Cherise, as a little girl. So I thought they were dancing. So I go there and call the name and said, like I would say, I see blessed girl was dancing. And I, for instance, I would say, I see Joseph dancing on top of him. And one box in my mouth. And then she said, you're not going back there. Tell you from now, no bother keep you afraid. Lord, you're not going back there. And you're not going to church with them. You're not going to church with them. Canada walk by, said Joseph and laughing. You're not going back to church with them because it was a lot of them because those persons, they have 12 children. So the parents, them would go before and then the children, them would go after. So when the parents gone, they make up their mind. Bless girls say, oh my God. So because they have them intention, so when they know, they know them, the bigger one boyfriend would come. But after I grow big now and notice, I said into myself, she didn't have any pride because that is not something to do in public places as long as you are in your right mind. So it's like she was doing that to show her other smaller sisters and even me know what to do. And it wasn't time for us to do stuff like that. I mean, not even know what they were doing and get whooping, box in my face. And then my mother, no, she didn't care. She go and she confront the lady and she tell her that she not sending me back to church with them unless I'm going with the adults. And she's not sending me back to play or nothing down there because our daughter was rude and our daughter was out of order and our daughter was showing us to become woman before the time. And this girl is saying this no safe. So I was, after I realized now, I said, you know, that was what was her intention, showing me as a smaller one and her smaller sisters. She did have sisters there smaller than she, older than me, yes, and smaller than me. She was just showing us things to do which was not right. And then I look into it and say she didn't have any pride. And she didn't have anything about herself because if she would go in her corner and hide her and do her do's. And Joseph said, Sue, may I tell you from now, don't make we keep up from go sleep. Keep you up from go sleep. No man, she can just go and relax with her baby and listen till she fall asleep. I would not do that. And I would not advise my daughters. I don't have, a lot of them are grown. Big woman and the name is off the almanac. But I would not encourage my grandkids that are in that position and in that age and frame of mind to do those stuff and to try to get other person's children to do things. That is not right one bit. And I'm sure she wouldn't like somebody to do that to her children. No, Joseph, the baby wake up so me not sleeping again. No sleeping again for me. Oh boy, I'm telling you. So sometimes, as I said before, that just leads to show that person things that they wouldn't want for themselves, they wouldn't want it to others. Because I'm sure after she get up and in age and she have children, she would not want she wouldn't want somebody to do that in front of her child and to show her child, to broke out her child or her children before time. So that was rude and that was wicked and that was bad. Oh God, me sorry for you, Sue, says Joseph. So guys, I'm telling you, man, sometimes some persons they do things to others that they wouldn't like others to do for themselves. And I grow past that. I grow past that again and let those said set of people let me get into trouble again. But this time it was a smaller sister. My mother did have a niece live with her. And when the girl was pregnant, she tell me that it's the cassava water she drink and that cause her belly to look like that because she don't tell me already says plain carry me here. And so I take the word for it. So the girl tell me no, your mother is lying. And I was feeling a way for her to tell me that my mother is lying because me said I don't know my mother as any liar. So me said, boy, your mother good. Look how much basket she set up to 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 get you guys dropping it so that you have so much sisters and brothers. And she said, your mother is lying. Nobody no drop no plane in a no basket from no plane. And she was saying to me that the baby, you were in her belly and you're born from her belly and what of that. But me still don't believe her because me have to believe my parents. So she said, look how your cousin belly big, a baby in there. She said, any day you're there home and you're not going to school and you see her not coming out of the house, go under the next bed and push it up and you will see what happened. Sue said, yep, up from 3 a.m. Work was 4 a.m. So you can just imagine how tired I am. Oh my son, Canada walk by said, I have to go house, going on the road. Okay, Canada walk by, thank you. I appreciate your presence being here and be safe on the road. Have a great day now. So guys, I remember one Thursday, I was there. And when I was there, I realized she don't come out of the house and my granny was there talking to her. And then I hear my mom said she was going to call the nurse. So I put myself underneath the next bed. And as soon as my mother gone, I roll up the sheet and I was looking. And Joseph is saying, be safe on the road, Greg. I was looking, guys, and I see my grandmother was there. And my grandmother was saying to her that the head is coming, but she is in difficult. So I try to sit up underneath the bed now and trying to peep up underneath that bed. So bam, there comes the nurse. And my God, guys, I don't know what the nurse was looking for underneath the next bed, but as I have the sheet up, and me and the nurse, I make four. And the nurse said, come out from underneath the bed, you little devil. What are you doing underneath the bed? My God, my foot start to tremble because I know that I'm in trouble now. And my mother said, "Gay." At first I did not answer. And she called in a louder voice and she said, "Gay." And I answer. And she said, what are you doing underneath the bed? And I called the name and said, because they tell me that the baby come from the basket, the plane into the basket, and they were saying, you're lying, mom. And they were saying I was to go underneath the bed and look when I see my cousin not coming out from the house because it's baby she going to have, and bless girl is saying, be safe, Canada walk by. And my God, she give me a whooping. She give me a straight whooping. And from that time now I know that she was lying to me. So those set of first let me get two whooping. So I was saying to myself, why is it that they have to lie, and then they are telling you not to tell lie, and they were telling you lies, and they were hiding stuff from you that they don't supposed to hide from you. I think to myself though, guys, if those persons were telling us the truth and things that would happen, the do's and the don't, we would not have made so much mistakes in life, But I don't know why they were so hard on us and so dark on us and keeping us in darkness and not telling us the right things. Boy, it's rough, but thank God we have made it. We have made it through safely. Thanks be to God. But I have 5 girls, and I have never tell my girls any foolishness. I sit them down and I tell them the things, and I tell them what male will come and say to them and what they will do to them and what will happen, and I tell them to wait, because it's not something that will run away. It's something that is coming. But boy, I'm telling you, some of these children, this younger generation, all you show them the ropes and you tell them the do's and the don't, they are not listening. But then they just dark and fool. That is what I'm saying too. I think so to myself. They were really dark. I know this lady, and this lady have 16 children, and if you see her, you couldn't believe. She was a short, slim lady, and she have some kids. They could drink water a million times over her, how tall they were. So she have 5 times twins. That makes it 10 for one gentleman. And that gentleman did not marry to her. So then she met up with this other guy now, and she have 5 single children. And to be honest, if that lady coming around the house side, she live a little way off the road, so she could see you before you see her. And if your eye glimpse her, she pull right back around the side of the house to how dark and full she was, especially if she pregnant. She don't want you to see her. And she don't have none of those children at the hospital, because in those days you could have the children at home. To how dark she was. And I have never seen her at all times. When she have the other 5, it's the man that have to take them to the clinic, because she was so dark and she was so full that she didn't want to go on the road. I did not know that someone could be so dark and so foolish. My God. I did not know that someone could be so dark and so foolish that they don't want you to see them, even if they are pregnant, and it's not somebody else man. Them and the man live together, and they will be hiding around the house corner and all of that. I'm telling you. But these ones that are coming, they are they are so bold, and they are so sensible. They are not hiding nothing. So YT is telling me that it's a million person that is here now. It's showing me 2 million. I think I'm here for an hour and 34 minutes. I am going to stay here for an hour and 45 minutes, and then I'm going to end this live stream. And I just want to give thanks for those persons who were here, and for those who have left, for those who are still here. I appreciate each and every one of you that joined my live stream this morning. And I want to give you thanks. I want to say thanks. And I want to thank the Lord also for allowing you guys to join here with me and to keep my company. I appreciate the fact that you could have been somewhere else, but you choose to stay here. And Sue is showing some love. I'm sorry for you, Sue, to know that the baby have wake up so quickly. But maybe you can just lay down and relax if he will just stay there on the bed with you and let you just relax and get a little rest. That would be nice. But I know some of these babies sometimes, even sometimes I'm not feeling well, and I said to Matt, relax yourself. And he will relax on the bed for a little. And you see, the moment he see like my eyes is closing, he just jump off the bed, and by the time I look, he's gone. Especially when they are energetic. They just keep move along, move around. Thanks for the medal, Joseph. I don't know if they belongs to me or they belongs to Sue. Good luck to me with that, cause he is a little Roma. Wow. So one question, Sue, are you going back to work later in the evening? Because if not, when he goes to sleep again, if he go back to sleep in the afternoon, you could get a little nap, but it's after 12, so most likely I don't think he will go back to sleep for the day, because when they're getting big, they only sleep one time for the day. Oh, I'm not going to work tomorrow. Oh, no, I'm going to work tomorrow evening. Okay, you will get a little ample time to rest yourself. So what you have to do, if he goes to sleep early in the night, you just try to go and relax at that time too. That's how it is, my dear. So that is why you see when persons see persons with stuff, they're not to grudge them, because they don't know how hard they have to work and what they have to do to achieve what they have in life. So persons not to grudge each other for whatever they see them with. They don't know the struggles they go through. They don't know how hard they have to work. Can I tell you something, guys? I was living in a rent house one time, and I used to plant stuff in the marrows and stuff like that when I was in St. Elizabeth. So we purchased a piece of land, and I said to myself that I want to come out of this rent house so bad. So what I used to do, I used to carry the cabbage to Appleton and sell it on Fridays. So sometimes I would borrow a donkey so that I can carry more. So I would put 3 bags of cabbage on the donkey. Two of the bag, one would be on this side and one on that side, and in the middle I would put a bag. But I wouldn't ride a donkey because of experience I had. So I would put the donkey before me and he would walk with the load, and then I would have a bag of cabbage on my head. You will be right, Sue, by time you ready to go to work tomorrow evening. And that's true. So what I do, guys, when I go there and I sell my cabbage, my mom was alive at the time. I do a little bit of shopping. I do much. And when I come, I stop at my mom's house and I check up my money, and I put down a portion of the money, and I said, I'm doing this and see how many weeks I can take to gain certain amount of money to buy the zinc. And Sue is saying, yes, I will, Joseph. My vitamins also help me. Okay. Joseph said, but still you need to get as much rest as you can. So guys, what I do now, I put up my little money there. I put my little savings there. So when I go home, I would say to my husband, this is what I make from the cabbage today. I put away that. I use this to buy this little stuff for the house. And I bring this. That's if we run out or if you want a pocket money or whatever, you can get it from that. And he was saying, wow, that is nice, man. And you see, by the end of those reaping time from that cabbage, and I said to him, I'm going to Santa Cruz Saturday because I'm going to buy X amount of zinc. And he was saying, then you have that money? I said, yes, I have more than that amount of money. And believe you me, every sheet of zinc that put on that 2 apartment house was from the cabbage that I sell. And to do that. So I sell it, and quick time before the house was even sealed, I move out because I said those money that we use into pay rent, it can help us to finish the house. And we stay in there and seal it from there. Stay right in there and seal it. We seal one part first, and then we seal the other part of the house. So persons would say, oh, then buy the land and then build the house. And then they zinc it off. But they didn't know. They didn't know what I have to do to do that. And persons would want to hold a grudge. And they would not go and carry the cabbage on them head and to go and sit down on the street side. That time they wasn't troubling anybody. So there were little spaces, there were some little things that they have at the roadside. So you could just go there and sit and sell your little stuff, whatever you have at the roadside there. And I didn't have hand to sell my cabbage. And so we're saying, yes, Joseph, thanks, really appreciate it. So I'm going to stay on this live stream for another 4 minutes. And after the 4 minutes, I'm going to end. I'm going to stay for an hour and 45 minutes. And then I end this live stream here. And what I want to do, I want to try to come on out here as often as I can to see how best I can work with my WH. So if you guys see me try to come here 2 or 3 times for the day, don't bash me. But I have to try to work hard. And whenever I finish too, I am going to do a video and show you guys some of the things that we use to survive in the hurricane system. And hope and trust it will go viral. I'll get some likes from it, and I'll get some watch hours from it as well. So I have 3 minutes leave to end. And Sue is saying DS is live, but I won't leave until you live end, and I'll wait an half hour and then join his. You don't have to wait for an half hour, Sue, because I see that he's live. Let me tell you how I roll. You see persons that supports my live stream, and when I see that they're live and I don't just come on out here on the street. I try to just curtail mine and go and give some support, because that is how we do it from a longer time. How we used to do it now, if me, cause say for instance, going live like 12 or 1 o'clock, other person would say, all right, they would do their live 2 or 3 o'clock. So that's how we used to roll. And I still have that in me. I do my live stream and then I see persons going live that supports my live stream and I support them. And I know that I am here for that time. I end my live stream and go and support the live stream. That is how I do it from times to times. And Joseph can tell because he's here and he know how we used to roll when it was we, Julie, and some other persons. We take turn, we support this person, and then you support that person, and then when that person going live now, you support him. That's how we do it. So I have 1 minute leave to end, my lovely people. I am grateful to have you guys here with me, and I thank you all so much for joining. Happy to have you here with me today. I appreciate you all, and I thank you all for your genuine comments. I thank you for your thumbs up, and I hope and trust that you will all have a great day. Please remember to share the love. Just remember that God is love. I don't even get the notification, so I see it pop up on my tablet. But that's how YT do sometimes. I don't know why. Sometimes I get the notification late. And then this, after I finish that now, I am going to rewatch Miss Rosalie premiere. That is how I do it when I see persons. That's how I give my support. So take care, my wonderful people. Let's just remember that unity is strength. Let us share the love with each other. Let us be kind to one another. Let us love one another. Let us pray for each other, and let us give a helping hand when we can. 7 million persons are here. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate the fact that you are here. But I am going to end this live stream now. So take care of yourself. Thank you all for joining. And for those persons who will catch up with my video and do a replay, I appreciate and I thank and I am grateful. Take care of yourself and remember that God is love and we must love each other with a heart of love. Peace out. Ciao. Bye for now.